Hi class, this is Ernie Reyna, and this is my week 6 submission for MPA 560 on the multimedia discussion board for Dr. Sundstrom. So my program is the Faces of Fentanyl program, and this program is designed to help deter individuals from wanting to start taking fentanyl to reduce the number of fatalities in Riverside County. So in reviewing the terminology and definitions of what is qualitative versus quantitative through the lectures and videos and books, this program that I'm designing will be quantitative in nature. And it's simply because I'm stating facts. It's not based on an opinion. It's based on historic data of what has happened in the past, the number of fatalities through fentanyl, and we're using data. So we can say that in 2020, there were 250 males overdosed because of fentanyl. So we're using hard data to make up these facts, and it's telling a story of what has happened in the past. So based on that, I confidently say that this is going to be a quantitative program in nature. The next question, as far as the program evaluation is concerned, is whether it's experimental or quasi-experimental. So since my program evaluation is quantitative in nature, it is a quasi-experimental group. And this is simply because the researcher, in this case me, can't control the subject groups, and so they're divided into two groups. And this will be based on my independent variable. And for my example, I'm going to use parties on the weekend where fentanyl drugs can be distributed. And so me as a researcher can put one of the groups in as taking the drugs, and then put into another one if you take the drug. Were you at a party this weekend? And so that can be separated into that fact that way. So it's a weaker design than the experimental, but this is what the quasi-experimental group is made up of, and it's based on the independent variable for that one. And now on to the design of the program evaluation. And because this is a quantitative program evaluation, we need to look at the design of this in a long-term sense, and it really doesn't make sense because of the fentanyl program itself and wanting to deter people from actually getting on fentanyl and any drugs that may cause fatalities. It doesn't make a lot of sense to do it pre-testing, so we want to ensure that those people are examined over a course of a year. And so we might want to do a post test and the next post test, so that we do one after perhaps a year, and then maybe another one a year later where we go back and re-examine and ensure that those people have not actually started using fentanyl, so we can take a look at it that way and see how that might work out for everybody. And now onto the method of which we'll gather information of how it will get from wherever source it's at to me, the researcher. Because the fentanyl testing is a post and ex-post test, the best way to gather this information and the method to do so would probably be a testing and a measurement type, and I think that would probably be best doing a urine analysis. We can gather that information at the beginning to ensure everyone's clean, and once we do the ex-post test, the second testing, once again test them to ensure that the fentanyl is not present in their system. That would be important, because there's no way they can lie about that, and it's not like asking them directly through an interview. So the urine analysis or the testing portion would be really relevant in this case. And for the sampling, perhaps the best approach would be a stratified random sample. And this could be done once the urine analysis is done. There could be a question asked beforehand that says, did you attend any parties? And if they did attend a party, then that could be broken into people who did versus who didn't, and then get the urine analysis to see whether or not they test positive. So stratified random sample could work well. And that is my multimedia discussion report for this week. Looking forward to your comments. Thank you so much.